So today I'm trying out the It Works wraps. I don't know if you guys have heard of these. It's an online marketing company called It Works, and the idea behind them is that these wraps are soaked in like a gel of certain products. It's all natural ingredients. I had a look and checked, and these ingredients get soaked in through your skin, and they break down the fat molecules under your skin, and this causes the fat cells to burst. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but once you have fat cells, they never go away. So you can always accumulate more, obviously, but you never really get less. So people who have lost a lot of weight without any kind of surgery or anything, the fat cells are still there, it's just that they've shrunk. Now, the problem with that is these people have worked really, really, really hard to get to where they are, and they still have all these fat cells that are there sitting under their skin. They're tiny, that's true, but they're there. And they're like, if you think of it like a balloon, you know, the first time you blow up a balloon, sometimes it's a bit difficult, and you know, kids can't do it, and you have to get someone else, and they need to just start it off for you because it's much harder to blow it up the first time. The thing is, once it's been done, and you give that balloon back, or you get your balloon back, or you blow it up for the second time, how much easier does that balloon go up? And that's what happens with your fat cells. So these wraps are designed to pop them, and it's not like with liposuction you get all the fat cells sucked out, and then your body's like, oh crap, we've run out of fat, so it starts making more, and it doesn't replace all of it, obviously, because liposuction works, but yeah, it's a bit hit and miss like that. What this does is it pops the fat cells, and then your body metabolizes them naturally, so you get rid of all the toxins through your liver, and the fat cells around the ones that pop just kind of like shuffle over and fill the space, so your body doesn't recreate the fat cells. So the It Works wraps is you put them on. I've got one wrap that I've cut from my arms, and I have cling filmed it. You don't have to cling film it. I've done this because I know that I won't sit still while they're on. That's why I don't wear nail varnish. I paint like 2 nails at a time, or otherwise it makes an absolute mess and smudges everywhere. So you put it on, you sit for 45 minutes, you chill out. You need to put it on to clean skin that's not been moisturised, otherwise the moisturiser acts as a barrier to the chemical. Ooh, it's tingling. It has menthol in it, so it tingles. It's just like really starting to kick in. You wait for 45 minutes after you shower, and then you kind of rub the gel stuff in, and it continues to work over the next 24, 48, 72 hours, and within 72 hours you should see results. So I will update you then with that. So far, the hardest thing about it was cutting it in half. So, because it's all folded up, and you've got to unfold it, and it's got this gel on it, and it's sticky, and it keeps sticking to itself, and it folds back up, and I couldn't find any of the 5 pairs of scissors that we own. But once I did that, and I managed to work out how to put it on, you just kind of stick it on. That's it, wrap it up, and you're good to go. So I'll keep you posted on how that goes. See you in 72 hours. So I'm taking the wraps off. This is immediately after. Doesn't look much different, but then it's supposed to work in for 72 hours. It tingles so bad. It's kind of like, you know, that deep heat feeling, but obviously it's cold and not heat. I suppose if you've got like a cold version for Muscle Ache, it's like that. Because of the menthol, it is meant to do that. So once you take it off, it's a bit kind of oily. You've still got the gel on there. You just rub it in like a moisturiser, and it should keep working for the next 72 hours. So I will check back in with you then, and we will see if I have gorgeous skinny arms or not. Alright guys, we are 72 hours in, or actually more than 72 hours in after my wrap, and I don't see any difference, to be honest. I mean, I probably should have done measurements to give you guys an objective, like half a centimetre smaller or bigger or whatever. I didn't do that. I was under the impression it would be a visible difference. The person who I got the wraps from had this book of everyone, like, this is 4 treatments, and this is 6 treatments, and this is 1 treatment, and you go online and you see, you know, after 1 wrap, everything shrinks. And honestly, I mean, I've got before and after pictures, I'll put them up at the end of the video, but don't feel like I look any different. Anthony tried it as well on his back and not seeing much difference. I mean, I had it on for 45 minutes. I had it on for slightly more than 45 minutes, probably like 50, 55. I'd cling filmed it up. I put it on at the start of the day. I rubbed it all in afterwards. I didn't put anything like sleeves over it until it dried in. I didn't work out immediately after. I didn't shower until the next morning. So maybe I did it wrong, but I don't see. I mean, I followed the instructions I was given, so I'm a bit disappointed. It may be something that you need like 3 or 4 wraps for there to be a really good result. It's not the impression I was given. But yeah, I mean, maybe it works for other people. I mean, obviously people are signing up and going back, so I can't say that it doesn't work at all because it's called It Works, you know, it must work. But for me, it's not something I found. I mean, I'm not thrilled by it. I don't see that it did anything at all. So there you go. That's what I think of my wrap experience. Let me know if you've done it. If you think I've done something wrong, put it in the comments. Get in touch. Let me know your thoughts. This is just my opinion of it. I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm just saying it didn't work for me.